Hey, Wild Roses. I just wanted to pop in and welcome you quickly to Sunday Night Social. So I am coming to you live, but I'm not live. So this I did earlier in the day, but I wanted to still come to you at 7 o'clock on at Sunday night and chat with you guys a little bit about the week to come because we have so much happening. We have so many things going on. I'll tell you why I like to do our Sunday night socials this way, because at 7 o'clock, I can be chatting with you on your comments on this live, and I don't have to be here, but I can be on my phone no matter where I am or what I'm doing. If you're asking questions or making comments, I can be conversing with you back and forth wherever I'm at. So go ahead and say hi. If you are jumping in and checking out our Sunday night social meeting, I appreciate your time and I appreciate you being here with us. We have got a lot to cover. First thing I want to cover is the DIY Flexies. If you have not seen one or ordered yours yet, you need to. So this release blew my mind. My inventory order came in. I started going through my stuff, and I always keep stuff for myself. But as I was going through my inventory order, I was like, oh, I'm going to keep this one for me and this one for me and this one for me. And absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous centerpieces. The bead choices are really cool. There's just so many different things you can do with this month's DIY. Every month has been pretty spectacular, but this one really caught my eye and really made me go, whoa. I literally pushed and pushed in my customer group because I wanted them to see these because it was such a big deal. I sent out a special PB broadcast to my customers to tell them about the DIY. And it was something else I wanted to chat with you too about that I kind of figured out as I went. The DIY is new, right? So you have VIP customers that join your group every single month. They might not know what DIY means. They might not know that it's something that comes every month. So don't be afraid to put in some type of a DIY announcement. Month number 6 of DIY. I can't believe it's like month 6 already. It's so crazy. But month number 6 of DIY, build your own, pull your customers, ask them, what would you build? If you could get one of these for free, which one would you build? If you had to choose one for a loved one, which one, what would you put together and who would it be for? Get them involved, get them thinking about things coming up. Graduations, I know those are happening all over the place. Weddings are happening right now. So there's a lot of things going on. So sometimes you have to just kind of help them think ahead, right? You have to kind of help them shop, help them think forward, think along. There's a lot of things that you can do to encourage your customers to shop a little bit early and to really take a look at our products and what we have. So we really have some absolutely gorgeous stuff out there. And this month is absolutely no exception. So if you haven't gone to your back office yet, I encourage you to do so. The DIYs are back there. We have brand new hair mascara colors coming out on Tuesday. So we have got red, white, gold, silver, and orange. Go look at those colors. They are so cool. And I would love for you to tell me which color you can't wait to get in your hair. So personally, I'm kind of jazzed about that red and that blue. So thinking maybe doing like red, white, and blue. White won't show up much, but I think if I did like, a red, white, and blue stripe and then maybe braided it, wouldn't that be cool? So if you did like, 3 strands of hair here, and I did one like a really nice solid red, another one solid blue and solid white, and then you braided it, that would be so cool. So cool. So for 4th of July, how cool would that be? Had to grab me a little drink of water. I am just parched. I can't, from being sick. I don't know if I just didn't drink enough water at the time, but I am like a fish right now. That's all I do is drink water. I wanted to show you this one. This is one of the ones that I built. But look, just look at the centerpiece. It is so pow, right? Look at the color. Look at the dimension to it. It is the coolest centerpiece. And then I got one of each centerpiece. I can't remember. Is it Starburst or Sunburst? Sunburst, I think it is. The one that has just all these cool colors that come out in it. But this one, I kept one of these for me because I'm saving this. I wore this today. I got compliments on it everywhere. It's funny how, people know what I do for a living. And so and I did a little experiment. I can't remember how many years ago I did it. I did it over Thanksgiving. And I'm pretty sure I told Shannon about it. And I posted in our team page about it. But everybody was coming to our house. We always host Thanksgiving here. And so for an experiment, I actually went and wore a claw clip in my hair for Thanksgiving. And I waited because I wanted to know, like, how many people really look at my hair? Like, do people know what I do for a living? And do they truly look at my hair and be like, oh, that's pretty? Or do they just not care? Or, are people curious? So it took a while before someone noticed, and the first person that noticed was my sister-in-law, because she knows what I do for a living, and she was like, "What is in your hair?" And then I'm pretty sure Bruce noticed, and so after that, it was kind of everybody was like, "Why are you wearing one of those? Like you have all those really pretty ones in your office with like all this stuff hanging on your walls," and they're like, "Why are you wearing that?" So it kind of, it kind of made me realize that people do look when they know you and they know that you sell hair accessories. They're looking all the time. They might not say anything and they may not be like, "Ooh, that's really pretty," or "I'd like one of those," but they're looking all the time. So don't forget that. But this one right here, I wore this today and really tons and tons of compliments on it. I just did a reel on it. And speaking of reels, oh my gosh, REELS. Facebook is hot to trot on reels right now. Girls are doing reels and getting 2 to 5 to 6,000 views of their reels. I encourage you to make one. If you haven't made a reel yet and you don't know how, please don't sit there and say that you don't know how or you can't find it. Seriously, if you can't, my training is over in the Lily Rose Ink Stylist group. I actually have the link to my training, my reel training, so maybe I'll just throw it in this group as well. But make time to watch it. Go to Google. How do I do a Facebook reel? Plain and simple. Google gives you step 1, step 2, step 3, steps 4, step 5. It gives you the whole thing. But please don't miss out on this opportunity. Reels are huge right now and they're being shown everywhere. Stylists that have done lives forever and have done all this stuff forever and ever and ever and are never ever getting anybody commenting in their groups, they're doing reels and they're getting new viewers from everywhere. So I will tell you that Facebook reels are a platform all in itself. Okay. So your reels are public. So anybody can see your reels. Anybody. They still go through your personal wall, but people see them. So just because you're friends with 500 people or 300 people on Facebook doesn't mean that reel is only going to be seen by them. What that means is that people are going to start to see your reels and they're like, "Wow, that's really cool." And they'll watch one and then they'll maybe watch another one and they'll watch another one. And pretty soon they're going to get interested in what you can show them and they're going to give you a follow. That takes a little bit. It takes a little bit to get people to follow you. But once they see that you're consistent with what you're doing and you're not being super salesy, then they're like, "Oh my gosh, this stuff is really cool." And pretty soon they'll start commenting. They'll share it. They'll save it to their faves. They'll do all kinds of stuff. Shares are humongous. Why is a share humongous? Because you are showing it to them. They are showing it to like another 500, 5,000 eyes. So you don't know who that person is that's picking up your video or your reel and sending it out or sharing it on their wall. So really, if you have not gotten into them yet, please, I implore you to do it. It is a really big deal. Will you get sales off of it ASAP immediately? Probably not, but you might. The thing is reels are helping you build an electronic relationship with people, if that makes sense. It's electronically getting to know people. It's social media. It's people watching you on their phones and thinking, "Oh, that's a cute style. I could probably do that." Or, "My hair is not quite as long as hers. You know what? I'm going to ask her." When they get to know you, they'll start to ask, "Hey, you know, how thin is your hair or how thick is your hair? My hair is not quite as long as yours. You know, can I use this for this style? Or could you show me, you know, a different style with shorter hair? Which you can do. If you, even if you have hair like my length, you can still show them something shorter. You just have to, you know, you have to take your hair and just kind of, you know, fold it up a little bit so that it comes down, and maybe it is just shoulder length, right? And then you can show them a different way to wrap their hair. I wrap my hair completely different when my hair is shoulder length as opposed to what it is now. So those are the kinds of things that you want to build with people, and that's how you start getting real followers. You're going to get notifications from Facebook that will say, you know, this person started following you from your reel. This person started following you from your reel. These are people that you don't know. You don't need to be friends with them. You don't have to friend them, but people are going to just see it. Real platforms are public and people are going to see them. So you want to jump on the bandwagon, because who knows how long this bandwagon is going to last. Facebook is constantly moving, constantly doing things. You know, they're kind of fist fighting with TikTok right now. So because TikTok is big, stuff's happening over there. Some of my reels on Facebook, I'm getting bigger views on TikTok than I am on Facebook right now. There's no rhyme or reason to what gets seen and what doesn't. Now, not that I've seen or know of. I haven't seen any trainings or notifications about it. I think the more informational you are, and the quicker, you know, obviously you don't want to drag it out for too long, but you know, the more entertainment value that there is to it, obviously. Like when I look through reels and I look at some of the ones that have really high, you know, views, it's entertainment value. It's something that's funny. It's something that someone opens up and goes, oh my God, this is hilarious. And they forward it to somebody else. That's what you want to do. Because that's what I do when I go through reels and I look at stuff and I'm like, oh, this is so funny. This is a husky, and my stepdaughter has one. I have to send this to her so she can watch it. You know, it's commonalities, things like that people want to see, that they're going to start spreading your name all over the place. So that's something that you want to make sure that you're doing and that you're sharing on your social media, because I'm serious. Reels and TikTok are huge. And I think there's one other one that I can't think of the name of that I haven't gotten into because I don't want to bombard myself with too much. I'm still learning about Reels. I'm still learning about TikTok. So I'm learning about all of those things. And again, you know, one person gets 5,000 views on something. I took the same video, I posted it on Facebook Reels and got 358 views. And then I posted it on TikTok and got 31,000 views. So, but the same has happened opposite. So I also have video reels on Facebook that have way more views than they have on TikTok. So whatever criteria the two platforms are using to show your videos, I don't know. So all I can tell you is to just kiss. Keep it simple, sister. That's what you need to do. Keep your videos simple. Keep them plain. Keep them exciting. Smile. When you make a video, smile. Act like you're having fun. I mean, you should be having fun. Even if you're not, you need to just wait until you're in the mood, because your facial expressions, they show everything. You need to be almost overly animated when you do a reel, because you have to have that excitement factor, because that's why people are going to watch you. If you are sitting there stone-faced, which I can't do right now, if you're stone-faced and you're just moving forward, and how many of you have done reels so far? I'm just curious how many have tried them. I know a few girls on our team have, but I'm wondering how many of you have jumped and put your toe in the water. But people can see when your face is just real stone-faced and you're getting down to business, you know, you're on it. You're like, you're putting your hair up and you're making that face and you're watching in the camera and you're doing this, you know? Okay, so what did that just show a customer? Absolutely nothing, right? It showed them nothing. So you want to be as descriptive as you can and as helpful as you can, right? So right now, like I'm in a high back chair. So for me, it wouldn't help if I turned around. However, I have a little stool here. So I will just push this high back chair over and sit here on the stool. Now I'm on a stool, okay? So now I could just do this, right? I could be running my reel, doing my video, showing the product. It's in, okay? And then I'm going to wait. 1, 2, 3, okay? And then turn around, wave to your people, whatever you want to do, whatever your personality wants you to do that day. But when you do these styles, I think, and I did this, and so that's why I'm saying, sometimes you get into the thing where you're watching the timer, you're watching the red line across the top because you're like, oh my God, I'm running out of time. Even if you run out of time, you don't have to use that one. You can use whatever one you want. So you can use whichever one that you want, or you can do a new one. So that's the beauty of Reels, right? You can be so picky, but don't be too picky. Don't be too critical of yourself. But yeah, if there's one that you do your hair and there's like a big chunk sticking out this way or something, just do it over. That's all you have to do. So, all right, off of Reels, let's talk a little bit more. We have new releases coming out. We have a customer sale starting on June 14th. That is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. It ends on Thursday, so it's a 3-day sale. It sounds like it's going to be like 25% off, free shipping on orders over $60 or more. So really start to beef up your Reels a little bit, show some product. If you already have some of our patriotic stuff at home, show it, do some styles with it, and then put something on there like 25% off today only. I encourage you, if you're going to put like 25% off in the verbiage of your reel, make sure you put when it ends, because those reels stay in there for a long time. And I did that one time where I said everything's on sale today. Well, I didn't put an end date. So I still have people messaging me to this day, and they're like, I just went on your website and it's not 25% off. And it's my fault. So I didn't put an end date on it. So make sure you're very clear. You don't want to get too wordy in your verbiage on your reel. So just your information. You can put, follow me for more. You can ask for follows. It's not against the rules to do that. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but you need to do what works best for you. So we also have, 600 PSV for that selfie light. Who is close to the selfie light? I cannot wait. Mine's coming. I'm done. So I'm not done for the month, but I'm over 600. So I earned that already. So mine's coming. I'm jazzed to get it. I can't wait to get that one. So the one I have that hangs on my bathroom wall, I love, but I want to try and see if I can do something with this one. So I can have the ring light like on my mirror where it hangs. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. So, but that one stays in my bathroom 24/7. So that little that little holder stays in my bathroom on Bruce's side of the mirror, because my mirror is over by the bedroom door and I don't like people seeing through my door. So it's on Bruce's side and it stays there. And but yeah, he'll come in and I click my phone in there and he's like, oh, I'm out, because he knows I'm about to go live. You don't have to plan it. You don't have to do anything. If you're having a really great hair day, then go make 5 or 6 of them and just change your shirt if you want to. If you're weird about that, you don't want to have like 5 videos with the same shirt on, just go change your shirt and do a couple of different styles. Do some, do a half up, and the thing is you can never get, people are always like, well, I already did a half up. Well, you can do another one. Just use a different product. You can do acrylic U-pins for half ups. You can use a U-pin. You can use a flexi clip. You can do a lot of different things to do a half up. So you could focus on that one week. The next week you could focus on dry shampoo. And the week after that, you can focus on our flexi clips and all the designs we have. You can talk about flexi flips. You can talk about flexi sports. You can do all kinds of things. So there is literally no room to run out of any ideas as far as products, because we have so much. Let me just take a look. So if you have your $600 in by June 15th, your ring light is going to ship early. So hands up as to who's grabbing it. I would also like to know who's still working really hard for it, because if you weren't listening before, our customer sale starts June 14th. So between the 14th and the 15th, even if you're close, seriously, reach out to your customers, get them this information, let them know about the sale, put together a PB broadcast message, do a reel, get one ready for TikTok, whatever you need to do, get them done so that you're ready to roll and you're set. Like tonight, I'm going to do my PB message to my customers for our sale. I have a couple of reels that I believe are ready to go. I just got to watch them again. I save them and then I go back in. I went and took some old tutorials and I started chopping them up. I chopped up like a half up. I chopped up a bun. I chopped them up, and I've been using those in my reels as well. Super cool. I mean, it's just the sky's the limit with these. But like I said, I don't know how long these are around to stay. I don't know what the rules are going to be. I don't think Facebook knows yet either. I think that they are just like, we have to compete with TikTok, and that's what they're doing. So just wanted to let you know that that's what's going on. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. I am just getting ready. I have a 3-day show. I leave Thursday morning for Minnesota. So Bruce and I leave. I'm ready. I'm show ready for this. I'm done. I'm packed. Everything's priced. I'm done. I'm so proud of myself. I wanted to take a minute before I sign off with you guys and let you know that yesterday was probably one of the most therapeutic days that I have had in, I want to say 6 to 8 months. So it has been, it's been crazy here. Life has been crazy. So much has been happening, and I get welled up with tears because it's a huge ball of emotion, right? We've had amazing things happen. We've had new grandbabies and weddings, and and then we've had illness, and we've had a death, and we've had a lot of things in 8 months in this family. And yesterday, I finally had a day to just breathe. I finally had a day to just take a breath and just relax. And it was while I was working on my Lila Rose. It was while I was pricing my product, and I was tucking my little bags together, and I was going over everything I needed for my show. And it was the calmest, quietest time I've literally had in a very, very long time, where I wasn't sick, where I wasn't running, where something didn't need to be done. I mean, it was just so therapeutic. And I will tell you, my business never wavered. I know that our team meetings wavered, and I apologize for that. But, when I feel like I can't give you the best of me, it's very hard for me to come on live and not give you the best of me. And after yesterday, and honestly, it truly, and if I could bottle up what happened to me yesterday, I would, because it was so therapeutic for me to just get ready for a show again, have all that excitement. I ordered a brand new banner for my show, and it was beautiful, and I love it. And it came in the mail, and I opened it up, and I laid it on the floor, and it was just, everything was beautiful. It was perfect. It was exactly what I wanted for my show. I love the show that we have coming up because Bruce and I work it together, and I love working with Bruce at shows. We have so much fun together. And it'll be a getaway as well. But I have to thank all of you guys for your patience and your kindness. And, like I said, the last 8 months have been just go, literally. And it's hard because it hasn't been all good, and it hasn't been all bad. It's been like a mix, and for a while I had this like waiting for the other shoe to drop thing happening with me. Like, okay, now what's going to happen, or who's going to get sick, or, what's going to happen here. And I forgot to give it to God. I really did. I really, really did. And in talking with my pastor too about it, he's like, what you have to do with that stuff. And I'm like, I know, but you forget. Sometimes you forget that you have to give those things to God. So I did. And yesterday was magical. I can't even put into words and tell you guys, but getting ready for my show, packing my bags, just doing all of those things brought so much normalcy back to my life and my schedule that I think it just gave me a really nice sense of calm. And that alone was just, Bruce came home from the farm last night, and he said, "How'd your day go?" And I was like, I am at peace. Like, I am so calm. I'm feeling relaxed. I'm feeling like, everything's going to be fine. we can tackle whatever comes our way. I'm hoping for some peace and quiet this next few months, which would be wonderful. But I've had to really sit down and regroup. And I think there's times when people need to do that. And I had to regroup. I needed to regroup. I needed to get back to, because this thing happens and you kind of put this aside so you can take care of this thing. And then all of a sudden this thing happens. And so then you still put this aside, but now you have this thing. And then this thing happens. And then you put this aside, but then this thing's still over here. You get my drift, right? So having that time and finding what's therapeutic for you. I mean, yesterday just was wonderful. And I'm a Bible reader. I read my Bible a couple of times a week. And that wasn't even calming me. It was like I was reading it and I was still over here. So I think it's important to remember that there's a lot of things that we as stylists and that we as human beings have to just realize that, it's okay. And it's okay to take a deep breath. It's okay to break down once in a while. It's okay to really just lose it because you have to let those things out. So I'm on my way back up. It's just been crazy. It's been crazy fun, crazy sad, crazy exciting, crazy mad. Like there's just been so much stuff that has happened. And, and I forgot to give it to God. And I've realized that, he's always been here and he's always been waiting. Like, I pray about everything. I tell God what I need. I thank him for everything he has done. And, yesterday was just a true day of therapy for me. And it was absolutely wonderful. And all of you are my therapy too. You're all amazing. This team is amazing. I know we have big things coming this year. And I know that we're going to do some amazing things as a team. So yeah, I didn't expect to have that conversation with you guys today, but you know what? You're my family, and I feel like you need to know what's going on, and really that's what's been going on. So it's been pretty wild around here, and having you all as a support system and checking in on me and sending me little smileys and hearts and well wishes and things like that just really overjoys my heart. So thanks a lot, you guys. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go finish getting some things ready for next week, but show ready, I'm done. So I just have to pack my clothes. And if you're in Minnesota, come and see me. So I will be in the Ladies Showcase at the Minnesota State Fair. So right when you walk in the front doors, we're right there. So look for the great big beautiful banner that I told you about. Oh, and I'm super excited about this. I just purchased a 32-inch, I think, TV. And so my sister-in-law came over and we put all of my reels on a stick. And we popped the stick into the TV. So my reels are going to loop continuously throughout the show. So I'm kind of excited. To see what that's going to do too, because I'm not very techie. And I didn't think that would be beneficial to me, but I want to try it. So we're going to do that too. I'll be live from there a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot of reels from there. I'm going to be doing a lot of lives from there, showing you guys my booth and things like that. So I'm excited to hear all about what your plans are for this weekend and this week. So goals for the next few days. Earn that ring light. Get that ring light coming your way. If you don't make it by the cutoff date, don't worry about it. You still have 15 days to go, but we have a 3-day sale coming. So home office totally blessed us with just a little bit extra. So have a great week. I will talk to you guys soon. Get ready for that customer sale. It's going to be a doozy. So with all of that cool hair mascara, the red, white, and blue Flexi Sport that's coming out, it's so cool. If you haven't seen it yet, jump into your back office. Take care, everybody, and let me know what your plans are this weekend. I'd love to know what you guys have coming up this weekend. Bye, everybody.